on, beautiful people? Long time no see. You know, feeling weird, trying to make this some bread. Y'all know what it is. So for today's video, I'm gonna get straight into it. Basically, I'm just gonna be explaining about some of the things that I wish I had known when I was first transitioning. I definitely have a list of things I didn't really count on because as I was writing them down, I was like, oh, let me put this in. Oh, let me put this in. Oh, let me put this in. And I know I'm just going, what's it called? Talking about the obvious thing right now. Y'all looking at my hair. Curls is gone once again. I went straight to the low cut. I'm gonna bring some waves back. I got some. After all these years, you probably got a little good or whatever going in. But let me just get straight into the video so y'all know what's happening. So one of the first things I wanted to address that I wish I had known or paid more mindfulness to is that it takes time for things to adjust, whether it's for yourself or for others, or just to help lower certain expectations in some areas. And what I'm trying to say is in this part.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut him off, and I gotta say it just to get it out the way. So, case in point, you read the title, baby. When I first seen the video, I thought that I was looking at dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought that I was looking at a little boy that was coming out of high school or something like that, just young. But this is a girl. This is a girl who is currently transitioning to becoming a dude. Now, if you've been watching my entire channel, this is why I tell y'all watch my entire channel, because the things, when you look at things surface level, you know, yeah, it seems like it is what it is. But when you deep dive in this thing, and this thing called life, you will see that things aren't what they really are. Just like some of my reaction videos, the people that I talk about. I hope that I'm explaining myself. I hope that I'm proving my point. Anywho's, yeah, this is not a dude. It's actually a woman who is transitioning. Well, yeah, let's watch. Yeah.
Taking for pronouns or changing up what you wanted to name yourself as, or even, I don't know, any changes that are going to be significant for your day-to-day routine. Give yourself some patience and give others some patience. And I say this lightly because, for example, there's going to be family members that, just negate the fact that you want to change your, or transition into your more desired sex.
And now I want to be that unbiased soul. I'm speaking some real shit, so hear me. Um, I'm all for people being happy. I want people to live their life how they want to live it. I really do. Like myself, I'm choosing to live my life how I want to live with my living situation, right? So it's like I'm not really judging, but judging is the correct word. All I'm doing is, if you know my job, I have to speak on it, okay? Probably get on your nerves. I understand, damn it. Hey, I be getting on my nerves too, but I got to do it. Anywho's, it ain't just. This is the thing. I want people to be happy, but I gotta do my job, and warning you, letting you already know it ain't right. But just know, do your research before you make a decision to make a choice like this, because it's quick to make an impulsive decision, but you have to know what you're getting yourself into. And my problem is with the people, when they get themselves into it fully, changing their sex. It's one thing to be gay, but when you really change your daggone sex, and then after going through the change, now you are seeing that changes are occurring, and then you looking like, oh my God, what's going on? You wouldn't look like, oh my God, what's going on, if you did your proper research prior to making that impulsive change because you wanted to be something that you felt that you weren't. That's my whole thing. I'm looking out for your bird being. Be gay, damn it. Be gay. If you a girl and like girls, be a girl and like girls. But don't be doing this shit. This is a fucking problem. Okay, it's a problem. I said what I said, but be happy. But this is a problem.
That's not anything to get over this concept that I'm trying to explain to you guys. For an example, for people that see you every single day, you can have a different set of expectations on how they should perceive you or address you. But for those that see you maybe once every 5 years, 3 years, or whatever, they're obviously not going to make the same quick adjustment into knowing you or addressing you differently, especially if they don't have as much exposure. I guess the main thing right here is exposure. But, you know, if you wish to hold that against them, you can, but in the sense of mindfulness and just hoping, or in the sense of mindfulness and just wanting to get a better experience for yourself and not holding so much anger and animosity, it's better to just give them the chance and the space to grow in that process. But you know, don't hang it over their head, because if your birth name is like Shanika and now you're going by Sean, if you out in the public and you're already physically transitioning and they call you Shanika, people are gonna be looking at them like they got 5 heads or something, you know. So just know that it's a process for them. And also for yourself, because like I was mentioning earlier, there was many times where I slipped up when I was just referring to myself and I said my birth name and I was like, I hope nobody heard that. You know, but you know, because it's a change. It's a change. It's a different moment for you to adjust it.
Now you paying attention, so we just listening to one person here, and I hope this. My thing is, don't be an asshole with me today. I'm tired of the bullshit. Just listen, okay? All right. If you confused, well, you gotta expect that other folk, they're gonna be confused right along with you. You don't even know. I lost it. Never mind. Confused. These people, not these people. People, I'm right along with them, just not confused with this. But people confused. You don't even know what you want to be. You can't even. I can't get it out.
So custom. The next thing that I have is a voice app. When I was first transitioning, I was kind of relying on my old videos and, you know, progression that would conjure up together at some point or put together at some point. But it became very tedious because it was like...
I'm sorry, I just want to say this too before we get further on in the video. I do want to let it be known that y'all do know that this starts at a young age. Let me just give an example. Let's say if I popped out a kid, right? And let's just say my kid at the age of, I'm just going to say 3. My kid at the age of 3, my kid know how to talk very well. Mommy, let's say she came out a girl. Mommy, I don't feel like a girl. I want to be a boy. Now, me being me, shit. See, that's difficult. I probably, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell my child what I know is right. She gonna have to go through the shit. I'm gonna tell her the right thing to do, which is don't do this shit. But it's your life. You gotta live it. You want to be happy. I'm gonna go ahead and let you do what you want to do, because that's the way that I feel it should be. She gotta live for herself. But all right. So yeah, it starts at a young age. Parents, they want their kids to be happy. Some know right from wrong, but just like I said, we understand that, but we want our kids to be happy, and it's no need to go against it, because going against it only gonna make the kid go forward even more. We just gotta pray, because prayer is key now. Trust me. If you know a little thing or two about me, I have been delivered from several things, honey, and it's on. It won't me. It won't me. Y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's sad that it really does start at a young age. So when you may ever hear me in the past, if you ain't watched all my videos, or in the upcoming future, if I speak on something calling somebody a he and it look like a she, if I call a she and look like a he, I'm saying this for a reason, honey, because baby, this is one of the examples. I'm not wrong, but then again, I'm not wrong for speaking on what's wrong. I have to do what's right and just bring awareness. They're bringing awareness to the journey, what they're going through. I gotta bring awareness to be the people and let it be known we, the people, are being fooled. I'm being fooled on some days, but then again, because I'm paying attention. We got to focus now, and I'm talking about this for a reason. The reason is about the gay shit. It's not. It is, but it ain't. It's all about being delivered. Follow me. Fuck you, do for leave. I know I'm terrible. I can't get it out right, but this is. Child, this is a spiritual warfare, dang it. This is just spiritual, okay? Very much so.
Oh,
keep watching. I'm gonna put it together.
X year that I might not even have.
And I've been putting it together, but it seems like y'all ain't been listening to my ass when I tell y'all to watch all my videos, because all of the videos are very much self-explanatory to the point that I'm trying to prove here.
The album no more. So I have a voice. I'm gonna put a picture right here, but it's a voice pitch analyzer app. So not only does it analyze where you're.
I'm FREE, fuck nigga free, saying that for a reason. But don't surface level it. You got deep dive. I'll come back to that.
Voice transitions to from what is deemed to sound more feminine to more masculine to the middle ground, which is more androgynous. It also keeps track of where it was. Now, I wish there was like a recording section so you could play back, but it doesn't have that. Maybe there's better apps, but this was just one that I had seen and I started to use. However, I'm not sure how long it lasts for the actual recordings. Like I remember I found it in my in the midst of all my other apps, and I just started playing around with it. And I think 4 months later or so, I played around with it again. But the previous one that I stored from 4 months ago wasn't there. That could be for a range of reasons. I gotten a new phone. I don't know what
to talk about, but I do want to say this. If you agree with me, can I try to manipulate you a little bit? I'm being real about my motive here. I'm trying to manipulate you, but real shit. If you thought that this was a dude, can you hit the like button for me, please? If you thought that this was a dude, hit the like button. And if you don't hit the like button, you just fucking with me at this point. And it's fine. Do what you gotta do. But I just knew this was a little fellow.
Whatever. So I would take screenshots and maybe put that in an album, in conjunction.
Thank you to that one person. Thank you so much. Because the other ones act like assholes.
First month on D, second month on D, for 1 year, etc., etc. But that's just something I wish I had done because those memories are precious. Those changes are also precious as well. When I was first starting, not only was I trying to. It was a little bit later on as I was like kind of in my first year or two, where I was like, maybe these memories are nice. Because I know initially I was like, I just wanted to get smooth.
The world was nobody
really notices or knows or pays too much attention. And then it was only when I started YouTubing, I was like, wait a second, these are actually really important to me. So also just taking note of that. Next, I would say is the fact that you actually have a lot more control in your life than you think you do. I know I started transitioning, I want to say maybe 14 years old, 14, 15. 14, 15 years old. And at that age, of course, you're going to be relying more so on your parents and guardians. But do understand that you ultimately have the direction and the authorization on how your world wants the best outlay, how you want your life and your world to best move forward. Because depending on
so because I have a job to do and I have to continue to speak truth, I can relate to the young fella. We want to live the life that we want to live, right? May not work out that way, but we're going to do our darndest to try to control as much as we can. And at the end of the day, the right way, but then again, who's to say the right way? Hey, your judgment, you make your own call. But the right thing to do is to educate yourself on the word. And it ain't about us, man. And then you just got to talk to him and have a relationship with him to understand your path that you got to go on. That's what I want to say.
On a determination, grit, and tenacity that you have, you can make any outcome that you want in this lifetime.
And that's a fact.
It was very hard. It's very hard for a lot of people to conceptualize that because they always look
your choice at the end of the day.
Make the change. But as long as you have a will, you can get a support team that's going to believe in you and get you to where you want to be. And that was hard for me to understand because I was like, because at first when I was transitioning, there was a lot of friction from certain portions of my family that were the most influential in my next steps in my journey. So I looked to my support team that I had at my school, my medical coordinator, my medical director, and they were like, "Oh, bet, we got you. We love you. We care for you, and we believe in you." So because of that, they held, like I said in my other videos, they held meetings with my parents and my guardians and others that were involved in my life, and they helped enact the change that I needed to see. And when I saw that, in the motions, I was like, wait a minute.
Anywho, that's enough. If you want to finish watching this video on your own time, I've done my job. His channel is what the name is on that thing. Come on. Yeah. ROSIAH Rosiah. And that's a girl. She playing. All right. Bye. And thank you to the people who hit the like button. I appreciate you.